And the new WBC interim lightweight champion of the world, he did it, Sergio. Not the way that many people thought he would. Nobody thought he was going to be dropped in round number 2. But that's where we are. That's the road he had to navigate, and he did it brilliant.
And we have to see how this young kid was going to react to that. How was he going to react going to deep waters? We didn't see that, but we've seen something even better. How was he going to react getting up from the canvas? And he passed the test with flying colors.
We will soon hear from the 22-year-old. What a night for the family. Sean Garcia wins in the opener. His brother Ryan wins in the main event.
And we have to give credit where credit is due. Eddie Reynoso, this is 5-0. 5 knockouts with a new trainer in Eddie Reynoso.
But it looked very perilous right here. The left hand sent Garcia down and sent this COVID capacity crowd into hysterics. They didn't know what to make of it.
But he came back even stronger that next round. That showed character. You can't teach that, Tom. You have to go through that fire.
Bro, like, are you here to win or not?
Fire. Ryan Garcia passed every test he possibly could have been given. He got dropped. He got hurt. And he was able to still get the knockout. He didn't go to deep water like Campbell expected to take him.
And look at the celebration. Unbridled joy. Incredible. Canelo celebrating this victory more than perhaps his last win.
Those are 2 sharks that know how to swim in deep waters, I'm telling you.
Eddie Reynoso, one of the great trainers in the world today, if not the best. He's got Garcia, he's got...
Oh, man. They tripping. I was trying to hear the interview. I didn't even hit go live on the thing. Yeah, so you saw it. Man, my phone is tripping. Anyway, some bite down boxing, man. Ryan Garcia just stopped Luke Campbell. I was trying to catch the post-fight interview. Actually, I'll go and lead this up, but I kind of don't understand what I was watching. We see this every week with the UK fighters. You know, it's dope that they come here to the States to try to win. I mean, to try to fight. But I really didn't get the sense that Luke Campbell was here to win tonight. And I don't take anything away from Ryan Garcia. Phenomenal. I wouldn't say phenomenal. I wouldn't even say I would have pulled out the crown. I wouldn't even went with the crown after that performance right there. You get the win, you get the knockout and everything, but I know his defense was very loose going into this, but it's a lot of other fighters. I mean, Teofimo Lopez will stop him in this performance right here. Teofimo Lopez will stop him. You know, no head movement, no real jab. Loading up on shots. Kind of no consistent offense. Now I don't know because we don't know much about Devin Haney in terms of his power and whatnot. So maybe he stands a chance with Devin Haney. Maybe, but Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis, and Lopez. What's up, Mr. K? Happy New Year, bro. I don't see him really being competitive with those cats. What I'm not understanding with Luke Campbell is you drop him in the second round with the beautiful, with this nice sequence with the right jab and coming over with the left hand and dropping. You're the visitor, but you don't go for the knockout. You don't go for the win. That's really got me sitting here kind of puzzled on just not being a dog, not going for it. I'm kind of shocked at how you do that. I know you might think the kid is I don't know, man. I just don't understand that, bro. You knock somebody down in the second round, and then you just sit here and look content with just what you think you good enough to, I knocked him down once, I'm gonna get him again, or I'm gonna get him later in the fight. But then in the next several rounds, you allow him to kind of dictate the fight to you. So I kind of just don't even know what I was watching, to be honest with you. Ryan comes back in the 5th round. At the end of the 5th round, he catches him with that temple shot and damn near knocked him out then. And could have got a knockdown. I mean, if the referee would have wanted or stopped the fight. He gave up his back. Could have stopped the fight. Had Ryan Garcia followed him over to the ropes. But he goes over to the ropes. He's badly hurt. Ryan Garcia goes for the knockout, in the 6th round and whatnot. Luke Campbell gradually recuperates, goes back to that body jab that he was working all night. And Ryan Garcia is just dictating the fight to him. He's just walking towards him all night, putting some little short combinations together and whatnot. Luke is doing some slick stuff. I mean, not even slick, but some veteran stuff here and there. But just never really threatening, not really trying to win the fight. And then that gets us to the to this body shot at the 158 mark in the 7th round. That wasn't a bad little sequence, a bad move for him. Luke Campbell was braced for the shot up top. He whips the left hook to the body, catches him in that liver, and he goes down and can't get up. But I'm missing what he's saying here. But I'm not. I see Devin Haney in the crowd with his pops with Bill. He moves to 21-0, 18 knockouts. You got to fix that defense though, bro. None of the elite dudes. None of the elite dudes are sitting here and letting you stand with your chin all in the air like that, hands low, no head movement, no angles. Not everybody is going to be sitting here waiting to try to counter you or allowing you to dictate to you. And I don't give him credit, He gets the win, he gets the knockout, and it looks good. It looks good on paper, stoppage in the 7th round. But they got a lot of stuff to tighten up. In my opinion, everything with all the questions that were out there earlier today, I still had the same questions. Can you get off the ground? Can you get off the canvas and work and fight your way back into a fight? Yes, you can, but against somebody that allows you to do that, I don't know what the hell Luke Campbell was sitting here thinking. How do you just watch your countryman in Callum Smith? How do you just watch him get beat up and walk through, for 12 rounds, punched in the arm to his bicep swells up? Like, you're over here representing the country. He just came over here like, I'm here to make him look good. I'm here to help King Rye, the brand. Oh, he in front of Devin Haney now. At least Haney went to the fight. At least Devin Haney went to the fight. I see Pheno Boxing right there. Adriana, whatever her name is. She tried to get the interview before they even go to the back. Must be Latino love or something. But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm sitting here. Are you trying to win the fight or not? I mean, like I said, you come over here representing your country. We got this stigma in the States about UK fighters, about British fighters. And you sit over here and let this young kid and as Luke Campbell, you facing 3 strikes. Another bad loss and it's over for you. And you sit here and let this young kid walk you down and attack you and dictate the fight to you with this simple ass offense. I don't get it. But for Chris Mannix to say here's the future of boxing after that performance, I don't see that. Good win. You passed this test that they put together and marketed it as such. But yeah, it's I wouldn't see Javier Fortuna being this easy. Um, no competition for Teofimo Lopez whatsoever. Um, I think Vasily Lomachenko, we wouldn't see that fight, but Vasily Lomachenko would have took that apart. I don't know what like I said, I don't know what Devin Haney would do. He wouldn't have sat there and been dictated to all night and trying to see who else is out here. They just doing the media thing just ringside. That's interesting, and they actually showing it on the zone. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's a good. Overall though, to go back to the card, I think the card was pretty dope. Shout out to Roger Gutierrez with a hell of a performance in taking down Rene Alvarado. Felix Alvarado against DJ Krill. DJ Krill put in a hell of an effort, but he just was a little slow, not a lot of power. And Felix Alvarado was a freaking savage. I'm gonna call Alvarado Apocalypto with the haircut and whatnot. But he looked like a savage out there going after DJ Krill. But Raul Curiel against Ramesses Agaton was a pretty decent fight. But Agaton taking the fight on a week's notice and whatnot. What more could you expect? And then Sean Garcia against Rene Marquez, the younger brother of Ryan Garcia. Again, I mean, it was a 4-round fight. He gets the win, a majority decision though, 39-37 on 2 cards and then 38-38 on the other. I just don't like that type of offense. You just can't walk towards guys trying to load up on big shots, no head movement, no jab, no consistent body work. You got to put a lot of stuff together to really beat world-class opponents. And I see that right now with both of the brothers. But I don't know, man. I'm dumbfounded on what the hell Luke Campbell was doing. Do you want to win the fight or do you not want to win the fight? Are you really there to beat this kid knowing that it's the end of the road for you? Meaningful payday. Lucrative paydays, meaningful fights. All of that goes away with losing this fight. And I just really didn't see anything nowadays. It's really all about beating next man to the count. Pretty much. I agree with you. I mean, you just sit here and give away several rounds. Like what he thought he was gonna get to the end of the fight and knock the dude out? It is. It's you have a 22, 23-year-old kid knocked down in the first round, and then you just sit here and allow him to regroup and find himself, and go on. I don't even know what I was watching. And I'm not even a big conspiracy theorist type fan, but I just really don't know what I'm really watching right here. And I hate to even throw that out there, but that's I don't know. I'm not even gonna hang around. I mean, good, pretty decent fight though. Shout out to Texas. They got the fans in the house. The fans were engaged. I don't know what happened to I didn't check BoxRec to see what happened with the Franchon Cruz fight. It didn't make it to the live stream. But all in all, it's the first fight of 2021. Happy New Year to everybody. And we get boxing back already, and we'll go from there. It'll be interesting over the next week to see how they take this apart. And what the consensus is on what's the ceiling for Ryan Garcia, but I don't think I don't see anybody fearing him. And now Luke Campbell in the locker room hugging it out and shit. I don't get it, man. That's a little disappointing to me. Now I ain't gonna say nothing. Listen, title fight, big fight like this. How come Campbell did not put up? That's what I was just talking about. Now he back here smiling. He in the locker room smiling and hugging and shaking hands. Come on, bro. Like, you got to fly all the way back to England, to London. He giving my man to take a selfie right now. Here, take a selfie of me and the dude that just knocked me out. Like I said, man, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, man, but this right here, this is really disappointing, man. You just came over here and got a check and helped check a box to to confirm Garcia as some kind of superstar, and I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Let me take a picture with Canelo now. This right here, man, they showing too much. They showing way too much. And that was already the thing with Ryan Garcia. Everything looked manufactured about him. I just pray that when I knock somebody down, when I knock somebody out, I just pray that they get up. I pray that you ain't putting people out like that. I thought that was Callum Smith for a second. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really, this is kind of a head scratcher to me. It'd be interesting to know what the under and over was for for how far they thought the fight was gonna go. I'm not even getting to hear what they're talking about right now, but it's a little fugazi to me, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I know, and that's the thing with boxing. Boxing is so starved for somebody to call a superstar and somebody that's a draw and somebody that's young, and you got the right look. You move the needle in a couple of different ways. But like I said, man, Teofimo Lopez beats the shit out of Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis, that's probably a 3 or 4 round fight. Devin Haney, he outboxes the hell out of Ryan Garcia. No questions. I don't know what they Golden Boy thinks that they got to do something and they got to hide Jaime Munguia. They don't have nothing to do with Munguia right now because the verdict is out on him. They got to do something with this kid, man, because you can't send him in there against none of those other guys and think that it's going to be a good fight. Virgil Ortiz is all they got. Virgil Ortiz, Jojo Diaz, I guess, and some of the young cats, some of the other smaller fighters that we just saw with the Alvaredo twins and whatnot. You can do something with them, but the smaller fighters, nobody really cares about them, although those were good fights in my opinion. But my projections for Ryan Garcia he just confirms what a lot of us thought he was tonight, in my opinion. So I don't know what they're saying right here on the end of it, as they get ready to do their sign off and whatnot. But he just confirmed everything. All the questions that I had coming into this fight, they're still there. Matter of fact, they're not even there. Like I said, if you put him in there against any of the elite dudes, it's gonna be it's very easy. Very easy. Very easy. Anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here, man. I just can't. I know the commentators are there to push the house fighter and the DAZN guy, the money fighter, the golden boy fighter, and all. But for Chris Mannix, that's not a performance that I would have went and sold out on and said everybody be on the lookout. I mean, it was just some obvious deficiencies in the kid that and they're not gonna get better. To be honest with you, to just sit here and think that you can be, just because I'm tall and I got some hand speed, That's gotten you as far as that's gonna get you, but hands all low, feet not all that great. Nothing really all that dynamic. That's not north and south. Just I don't know, man. Like I gotta get ready to go eat. I've been doing some different things today, and I gotta go help my wife out. I hope y'all enjoyed the card. Like I said, Happy New Year. I don't see a face of boxing, the future face of boxing. I don't really see anybody that gives anybody a whole lot of trouble at the world class level. Shame on Luke Campbell for wasting everybody's damn time. That's crazy, man. Appreciate you, Mr. K. I'm out, man. Bite down boxing. Don't let them count you out. On to the next one. Peace.